Look at my cute little apron. This is using my head, don't you think?
Yes.
Wow, this makes 9 eggs today. Whoops, already used that one. Oh, this is a sweet little apron. This is the first time to use it. Cool.
I have a project to do. I'm going to be making 2 sprinklers. One that's going to hang above the garden and the other one that's going to be laid down in the bottom of it. Now, we haven't got all the pergola put up, otherwise I'd make a long one that went end to end and did the whole thing. We're going to have a good time doing this. These sprinklers say that they'll... What's over my shoulder? These sprinklers say that they'll do 15 feet. So I'm going to assume that they won't quite go 15 feet. We're going to want some overlap. So I'm going to space them as I cut these PVC out so that these can overlap one another, still get full coverage, and get quite a bit accomplished.
And yes, he's doing this in the kitchen because it's air conditioned in here.
I've measured one piece at 6 inches. I got my handy cutting tool.
This cutting tool is really cool.
So I'm going to size this up where the next one's the same size. What's nice is this ratchets so it doesn't release, and I just keep ratcheting it until it falls off. Pretty awesome. And then you open it back up. And now this is the piece that screws into the sprinklers. They will screw right on there. So we were going to put all 6 of these together like this. Here is the finished gadget from one end to the other. So the hose is going to be able to attach right on here. I got a quick disconnect. This is going to set upside down like this on our pergolas that are up. What I'm going to do for the other one, between now and when the pergola is up, I'm going to take a board and fasten it on here and just use plumber's tape to fasten it down so that it doesn't rock back and forth. This way it can sit nice and level, and this will be in the other part of the garden. So this will go into our 50-foot garden, be able to do the whole thing. We'll be able to hook up to it, put it on our timer so it can turn on and off when we need it to turn on and off. I'll show you a picture, a video of it operating once it's hooked up onto the system. Here is the watering system in motion. You can see it's doing its job. I'm happy with it.
Good morning. We are having demo day today in Little Barn, and I thought it would be a crime not to at least let you share in on a few of the moments of us. We're stripping it. We've taken all the cabinets out. They're sitting there. Wave, Jim. Wave, Austin.
Hello.
Okay. Thought we'd be real upset if we could do at least some of this on camera.
Yeah. Next time.
Huh?
Next time.
Next time. What do you need?
I can probably grab this one. It's not very big. Here, I'll start pulling out of this. Yeah, wipe my glove. That's not going to be good.
We had such a fun day working on all these projects.
It's good to have projects to keep us busy.
Well, and it was a cooler day. A cooler day.
It was a cool day.
It was.
All the way around.
All the way around. Little barn is a total mess, but it's just got a little bit of stuff to clean out on the bottom.
Right.
The top part, they even got the wood out of the top.
The extra wood that wasn't doing anything.
So
what we know now, frame-wise, what has to be replaced. There's a lot of wood that's sagging and rotted, and there at one time was some termite action in there. So there's a lot we need to do on the one side of the barn. We planned on redoing that fairly extensively anyway.
On the bad side.
But we know the extent that we need to do it.
Because we're going to put a sunroom over there that attaches, so it's perfect side for it to not be right.
Sunroom or greenhouse?
Greenhouse sunroom.
There's not a lot of difference, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Great place to do starts. That's what we're looking at.
Anyway, I just want to say that we walk around and feed the animals and see the animals, and we're actually in a mode now.
We're getting there. We are, truly. I mean, there's a routine to the day, and it feels great to go out and greet the animals and have them greet us. I mean, they know when I walk out the door, they all perk up and start watching to see if I'm headed in their direction with something in my hands.
So thanks for coming along on our fun day, and that was a great Saturday.
Today's the first day of the 12 Weeks to Heartiness course. So for those of you who have signed up, you should have gotten an email by now telling you where you can see the materials and how you can access all of that.
Or in a few hours. Sometimes this comes out earlier.
Oh, really?
It might.
Okay. We're still figuring out the timing thing, I guess.
And just as a disclaimer, so that you know it here, we did not finish the breakfast book. It is this close, so your course is going to begin and you will get the breakfast book within a few days. We promise. It's almost done.
On the way. It's close.
Do you know how many breakfasts I've been feeding this guy so that I can...
I'm tired for some other kinds of... I'm ready for some other kinds of meals now.
It's the first time I've been tired of eggs in a really long time.
Well, you know, it's hard to get tired of eggs, but when you're... If we were just doing 3 meals a day, but she's been practicing more than that, so it's been more than 3 meals a day. Here, you hungry?
Take this. Here, you hungry?
They're all breakfasts. So 6 or 7 breakfasts a day. Little much, but they've been fantastic. I'm excited for you.
Thank you so much for coming along. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.